Well, let's bring in ETF guru Tom Lydon. He's the publisher of ETFtrends.com. And certainly, I can tell you, also joining us from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange is Tim Anderson. And Tim's thinking less about Bitcoin for the moment. Tim, why the kind of plummeting here, or the reversal?
You know, we might have a little bit of a sell in the news effect from the tax cut being packaged. Clearly, the market had a very extended move to the upside last week. And similar to what we saw last week, the initial selling really was going on in the tech names, the FANG stocks, and another half a dozen or so tech stocks that have really had hyper-extended gains on the year. So it's not unusual to see some profit taking in some of those names lead the pullback today.
Yeah, I would think, and that's what I had called earlier. But the NASDAQ, of course, has had such an incredible run-up over the past year. It's not a surprise there. Tom, talk about an incredible run-up. Bitcoin, once again, at least in London overnight on Sunday, hit a brand new high just under 11,800. In fact, it was 11,799 on Bitstamp. And you can see it here trading in the U.S. now at 11,460. There are Bitcoin ETFs, are there not? But you've got to explain how they are, because we know the Winklevoss brothers had tried to have an ETF of Bitcoin, and I think they were rejected by the SEC. So what's special about the one that you're talking about?
Right. Well, they're not ETFs only for Bitcoin yet, Liz, but we're really getting close. The CBOE and the CME are this close to approving futures. When futures are available, these derivatives are going to be seen in ETFs, and people are going to be lining up at the door at the SEC to start ETFs.
What's in them?
However,
You got to tell me what's in them really quickly.
Yeah, so it's going to be a future that's going to be tied to the price of Bitcoin. And so with that, it's going to be more available for the average investor. What I think you were talking about is this ARK investment ETF, which is the best performing long-only equity ETF year to date. It invests in a Bitcoin investment trust. Now, the thing is, you and I can buy that on the over-the-counter exchange, but today you're going to spend a premium of 70%.
Okay.
It may not be worth it, but if you bought it 2 years ago, it would have been.
And listen, it's ARKK. People can do with it what they want. But Tim Anderson, we're looking at an all-time record for the Dow, 64th of the year. Thanks to both of you. While stocks did close off session highs, the Dow pulls out another one in 2017. That'll do it for the Claimant Countdown.